Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Disqualified. I am Betless Trevin, joined as always by our main roster prediction, or double predictions champion, Caleb.
You are about to disrespect my name. And Ola, he was behind the camera, but our cameraman and producer Zach has left the studio just for right now. So technically, if you want to look at it in this room right now, we are two-man weaving. Fuck a producer.
Yeah, but we loud MFs, so he'll walk back when he hears us doing our outro.
Yeah, but oh boy, Smackdown. What?
I called it!
You did call it. You called it. Geez, what a show.
Yeah,
Good action.
good action.
Bad promo.
There was one that was kind of cool, but...
Brother, I don't recall a single good... But let me tell you this. I watched, because Smackdown, I work third shift, so I don't have to go on Friday nights.
Mm-hmm.
So I can usually watch a whole episode of Smackdown.
All the way through.
Brother, the only thing I can tell you that I specifically remember from the night was Carmelo and Bronson Reed. And DIY as a group collectively wearing the best t-shirt designs that I've ever seen on the main roster. They need these on the WWE shop. When we get to the match, I will read out what the shirt said because I have what they said, and it is beautiful.
But first, we act like this is an episode of Raw as the Vision open us up.
Yes, with, of course, members being Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Logan Paul.
As Paul Heyman introduces them and gives a little advertisement about what they're like. He rubs on Braun Breaker. He says he's the future of this industry. He calls Bronson Reed the OTT, the original tribal thief. Gives him a little Paul Heyman rub. And then he just hands the mic to Logan Paul.
No, he calls him the Maverick.
Yep, that's it.
And then he hands him the mic.
Yep, and Logan Paul is like, I got 5 things I want to say. Ooh, so.
Yeah, so, look, I know he didn't even get to it.
But his promo was actually written on his hand.
How you gonna pull a Rock in 2011?
In 2025.
Brother.
Are you going to pull a 2011
You can't
Rock
remember
in
5 things? Are you that fucking stupid? You can't remember 5 things?
I mean, I get he might have been playing on a character of reading off something, but it's you don't have to actually.
He has never
write
done
on your
that
hand.
before. I want you to know he has never done that before.
Yeah.
Because even Gordon said the same thing. He was like, well, maybe it's just he has never done that before. And for now, after he's been in the company for 5 years, now he's doing a character where he can't cut a promo. That was the main reason why you were brought in, is because you can talk.
Yeah.
Because that's all your ass knows how to do, just talk.
Yep. But the Usos come out and, say hey.
Jay with his mouse code, here at promo of 2025.
Yeah. They're like, hey, they thought they could be funny and walk in here without getting jumped. And they're like, we get jumped. I don't know what math the bloodline can do, but I taught you how to do the numbers game. So there's technically 4 of us, but 3 people who can actually fight.
He didn't say that. I want you to say it like how Paul Heyman said. He said there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And 1, 2.
It's like, Heyman,
you ain't squabbling.
Yeah, I wanted to see your little Oswald Cobblepot ass walk down there and get your ass beat. Yes, Come on, Penguin, get your ass beat.
Yeah, and the Usos are like, are they calling us stupid? Because it's we learned that lesson from you. And
they said, we ain't come alone.
Yep. He's like, so the SmackDown Champions music hits, Cody Rhodes music hits, and they are waiting. The first whoa hits, and he's still not on the ramp, and they're like,
Did he get the memo? Does he know that he's supposed to be out there? We cut to the parking lot. We're like, that's his bus.
And out
Why
of it,
is it his boss?
And out of it walks a disgruntled Drew McIntyre.
Not disgruntled. I'd say very fatigued and very elated.
Yes. And the camera pans to the steps where we see a dead white man.
Damn. Another white American boy down.
And
Oh, what a shame.
And the Usos are like, we're going to get our ones, but we'll be back.
They literally said, hold on, we'll table this.
They booked it.
Browns at the ring, they're still running. They're still running. How far is it? They're still running. Like, yes, I know you can run 23 miles per hour, and you probably would have been there soon, but
Yeah.
they're still running. Yeah, they're fucking 40. Of course they're still running.
You see how Gas Jey Uso gets in the ring?
That's just walking down the stairs too. There's, I think, agent, someone backstage personnel saying, "Hey, we need medic. Jay, Jimmy, he's over here. Jay, what? Why are you calling for them? They're not medical. What the fuck is going on?" And then commercial. What? That's our opening segment.
We returned from commercial to hear that Paul Heyman has requested Drew McIntyre to leave the premises.
I told him to leave.
Yep, because Nick Aldis is like, look, I want y'all out of my arena, and he's like, look, you legally can't technically kick us out because Drew was never in the arena. He was in the parking lot, and we are here with a managerial license in support of Bronson Reed here. So, we're good.
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't even cut to the Reed match we have tonight. Instead, we cut to the U.S. Open Challenge.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let pain entertain you.
Man, Ilya Dragunov, another U.S. Open Challenge, another fucking banger. This time,
it is answered by
J.D. McDonough. Good old Judgment Day McDonough.
Yep, and he is originally here in support of his tag team partner Finn Balor in his match in the Last Time Is Now tournament, but he's like, I'm here. There's an open challenge. F it, we ball.
Yeah, come on, Minecraft Steve. Get your blockhead out there. So, this is their fourth match. Their series goes from their indie days, then NXT UK days, then NXT, I believe it was 2.0, or maybe White and Gold, right at the beginning of White and Gold. And then we get the fourth part. Now, history, and Cole said this, and he said it like he does every other injury that someone causes. He caused this injury that made him sit out for X amount of time. And he said, yeah, so Ilya caused JD an eye injury that cost him several weeks of his career. Weeks. That's usually like, hey, yeah, he cost him months of his career, maybe a year of his career. Yeah. Weeks.
These two do not get in the ring with each other often, but can you please do it more? Because this match cooked.
Brother, it's a formula, and this is why you don't do it a lot. Because if you do it a lot, like Cena, Orton, how they would have good matches, but then you oversaturated the fucking product with it, then it gets too much, and then they can't really do a lot. If you do it like this, where, I don't know, I don't think it's going to be down the line at this show, because I don't think they're ever going to put JD in that spot for this show, but like a Ilya McDonough 5 at Mania, that is how you would do it. You do it, this is a big marquee moment. These two people have faced each other a couple times. Let's do it again because we know it's going to work.
Yep.
That's why I don't like okay, we're going to do Trick versus Oba again. I get that they have nothing for Trick to do. But if this is a big marquee matchup and these are two icons of NXT, they shouldn't be in the ring 24/7 together. It kind of diminishes it. But, man, this match, fucking amazing.
Yes, no, literally, there were a couple moments I thought they might give it to JD. Like, I was like, ain't no way.
There was one clean ass kick to the bridge of the nose that JD hit on Ilya. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, they were fighting strong style.
Yeah, but in the end, of course, H-bomb. I think it was Torpedo Moscow, H-bomb.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Of course, pain will entertain you.
Yep. And Ilya retains. And brother, this again, I will say, just give me more Ilya, JD. Like, of course you bring it up, you don't want to oversaturate it, and of course they're on opposite brands now. But you could rekindle this in like a Rumble spot, maybe.
And you see, there's someone that is training who I need Ilya to hold this title on to. Just until he gets back, so I can see this match. And that's Chad Gable. He's at the Performance Center soon.
Yep.
He's going to be training. So, I need to see Ilya versus Chad Gable for that U.S. title.
But first, after Ilya is out of breath from the banner and coming down from the adrenaline, he runs into Tamatonga, who is still like harping on him that when the time comes, when this Survivor Series thing is over, he's planning on answering it. And then Ciampa comes up and being like, look, don't worry about that Tongan. The person who's going to take that title off you is staring you dead in the eye.
Man, you really are just a jackass.
Yeah.
And then he leaves.
Yeah.
I fucking love Ilya.
Yeah, we'll see DIY later tonight, but first...
we do get the first hint of the t-shirts now. You can't read any of them, but you do get hints at the t-shirts.
They're wearing them on their shoulder currently.
Well, Johnny and Candace are wearing theirs, and Tommaso's wearing his.
Yeah, but the camera is angled in a way where you can't fully see it.
Yeah, it's too wrinkled, you can't really see it. But first, we have to get to the Last Time Is Now tournament. For the second to last first round matchup. It is Carmelo Hayes taking on Big Bronson Reed.
Representing the Vision.
Yeah.
And this is the match how I opened the show.
Melo don't fucking miss.
I called it.
Melo
You called me crazy.
Miss. I thought, brother, I am glad I'm fucking wrong. I am glad I was wrong. Dude, oh my God. I'm so glad that Carmelo got this win. Do I hate how it came about? Yes, because why is Cody Rhodes Superman?
Yeah, because the Vision was out there on ringside, so the Usos...
Caveat, it started off as a one-on-one match.
Yep.
The Vision only came out after Bronson Reed was getting his ass handed to him.
Yep. So they, of course, do heel manager things, but the Usos are like, nah, we gain our lick back for the opening of the show.
Yep, and
that causes a
distraction. Carmelo Hayes is on the outside on the ground at this point.
Bronson Reed goes to drag him back in to tsunami him. From out of nowhere, Cody, Crossroads, and Bronson Reed gets counted out.
Yeah.
And Cody cuts a promo, basically...
Bronson Reed... And he's like, Drew McIntyre, I thought I was done, but I don't want to stop anymore. Bronson Reed, you're probably the best one in that group, but you won't know until you're looking at those lights. Braun Breaker, historically, a Steiner has never been better than a Rhodes. Yeah. And Logan Paul...
Just keep doing your flips.
Just keep doing your flips.
And Brock Lesnar, don't forget the last person who beat you.
And not once, but twice.
Yep. Basically, Cody is... and then he turns to Paul Heyman and is like, and the manager himself, you build them up, I knock them down.
Yeah, so... I still think the Vision is winning.
I'm more leaning towards the babyface side.
Brother, you got Braun Breaker, and as much as I hate him, the fact that they made him a dominant force already in 2025, Brock Lesnar on one team.
I'll be okay being wrong, but I'm leaning more towards the babyface side.
Nah, I see Brock eating Jimmy and Jay alive. But next we get on to the best t-shirts ever. So I do have them right here. So first,
entering the ring in tag team action, the team of Fraxium.
Yeah, they get jobber entrance.
No, both get their actual entrance, but DIY brings back their...
No, Fraxium didn't get their entrance.
They did.
Did they?
Yep. They're the first ones to enter. They got their actual entrance. The whole slow-mo stuff and everything.
I do not remember that at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we do get the return of two legendary themes. Was fucking No One Will Survive for Tommaso Ciampa and Rebel Heart for Johnny.
I was so happy when I heard Rebel Heart.
It hurt because there was a negative pop.
Yeah, no, the crowd was dead for this match, sadly.
No, they got into it at the end, but the shirts do read, so for Tommaso, don't call me a jackass. For Johnny, don't call my best friend a jackass. And for Candace, don't call my husband's best friend a jackass.
Yeah, Candace is on ringside for this match, playing in the managerial role. I would like her to get back in the ring, especially because of how bare-boned both women's divisions are in this brand. But please.
Mm-hmm. Man. Can we just give Candace a run with the U.S. title? But this is neither here nor there. Dude, DIY and Fraxium, of course, just look at the two teams in the ring and you know you're going to get good action. This was a good match. It got the crowd into it at the end. But, you know, how did the end come about?
So, Johnny is on the outside trying to, you know, distract a little bit when Frazier hits a suicide dive, taking both out. Ciampa and Axiom are going at it. Axiom's going for the golden ratio in the corner. The ref is looking at the two men down, and Candace, yoink,
takes Axiom's mask off.
He's hideous.
Yeah, Corey says he's hideous. What? You haven't even seen his face. He just lies down because, of course, like a luchador, you don't want to reveal your face, which leads to Johnny getting the easy pin. 1, 2, 3, and DIY pick up a win over Fraxium. And now we're actually, I think they're building up to a DIY breakup.
Ooh. Yeah, because they brought back their singles songs.
Johnny getting the open challenge before Tommaso.
Yeah, Ciampa still waiting for Ilya to just have at it.
I think Tommaso's going to flip out once he loses that match.
Yeah.
But yeah, next we get into our last of the first round matchups.
And also...
Oh, it is! Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening. At least main event match.
Yeah.
It is Penta versus Finn Balor in the last time is now tournament.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Nothing to write home about.
Yeah. We have seen this before plentiful of times. Crowd was absolutely dead during this match. And
Brother, the crowd was dead for a lot of the show. They got hyped for Melo, but they had to wait throughout half the match to get hyped. It was the same with Ilya.
Just this match we have seen many of times before. Not really too high of spots, and just this match was both fast and slow at the same time. I don't know how to explain that, but...
Yeah, and I get what you're saying. Like, stuff happened.
Yes,
but stuff didn't happen.
We got to spots fast, but I feel like we were still slogging.
I don't know if they were rushing, but it was also like the last segment that we get only goes, I think, like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like, if they were rushing to make sure that they had time for the main event. I can't tell you what they cut because it looked like a normal match.
They were.
It was just interesting.
They were selling the story of Finn was the first one to beat Penta after his debut. But surprisingly, in a little turnabout, Penta is the one who picked up the win. I think they might be rekindling this rivalry.
Yeah, he's advancing. And now we have more news about the Last Time Is Now tournament. So Sheamus has sustained a shoulder injury,
which medically disqualifies him from competing. So,
I don't think they have announced anything yet, but from what I have heard, they do have a replacement in mind.
But it will be a mystery opponent for LA Knight, as the entire bracket has been made for the quarterfinals, and it is now public. So, of course, we have the confirmed matches. I mean, they're all confirmed, but the advertised matches of LA Knight versus mystery opponent, Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes, Solo Sikoa versus Penta, and what people are clamoring about, Jey Uso versus Rusev. Because if you look at the bracket, there is a possibility of the finals being Jey versus Gunther 8.
Am I in fucking hell? Am I in fucking hell? Are they threatening me with another Jey Uso and Gunther match? It is not a, hey, do you want? It is a threat. You're not teasing me. You are threatening me. I can't.
But with how they are advertising the matches, the men's War Games advantage match is on Monday. Jay's quarterfinal match will be on the Go Home Smackdown for War Games.
Hey, yo,
Friday.
Let me just tell you, if it is the person that I think it is, I don't know if you mind me saying it, but it will just be another mirror match. Because it's looking to be The Miz.
Yeah, Dirt Sheets are saying The Miz is getting a second chance in this.
The Miz versus LA Knight. After LA Knight already took on Zack Ryder. Why are we just giving him mirror matches?
Other internet reports are saying that this is where Jericho can make his return. If he's returning.
Way too early. I think you wait till Rumble. They said there's no surprises, but that's also how you keep people off your scent. But also, that's not how I would do that.
No.
Because people know there's going to be surprises every year. Just let them speculate them.
Let them speculate.
But yeah, now we get to our main event segment of the evening. It is the War Games. I guess it was supposed to be a stare down, but they really had time for only one team, and that is the babyface team. Of course, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. That is order in which they came out to, by the way. Actually, no, Charlotte came out first, then Alexa.
Yeah.
Then Io, then Rhea, and progressively, the pop just got louder and louder and louder and louder. And you thought Rhea's was going to be the loudest of the night until they announced
their fifth teammate.
And it's fucking AJ Lee. Crowd explodes. Funniest shit happens. As soon as she comes out, we see the four women from the heel team rush the ring.
Yep.
And AJ Lee's on the ramp soaking it in. Does not witness the other four getting jumped.
Yep.
Can't witness this and is like, oh shit. Does not pull the Jeff Hardy. And does a little fucking dance at the top of the ramp.
She doesn't do her skip. She sprints. You might have skipped because you would have stopped the momentum of BOP!
Yeah, getting fucking absolutely shoulder checked by Becky Lynch. I guess she learned how to play him. Hey, her husband does love football. No, depending on the Sunday, he either loves or hates football. So, probably learned how to tackle from him.
Yeah.
But, dude, she checked the fuck out of AJ Lee.
Yep.
And then she used to just jump her.
Yep, and then Rhea is Superman in the heel team. She's going for a corner big boot, but Becky grabs her legs for Nia to squish Annihilator.
And Becky shakes hands with Asuka, and
we have our women's war games.
Yeah.
We could have probably guessed this from Monday, but
Oh, no. You definitely had it right on Monday. But like I said, nothing was officialized yet, so we will not put it in writing, but it is officialized. Babyface Hodgepodge is winning this one.
Yeah.
For fucking sure.
Yeah, but now it looks like we have our complete 4-match card for Survivor Series. It's looking like it's just 4 matches unless they pull a 5th match on Raw. But the 4 matches are, of course, the 2 War Games matches. Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella, and the GOAT John Cena versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
I hope they realized that they could have had the time to do a proper Survivor Series style match for the 20-man tag. 4 teams of 5. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, TNA.
Jeez.
Or you could have done it differently. Main roster, NXT, AAA, TNA.
Yeah.
But no, let's do the same tired War Games trope. Woo!
I thought Triple H didn't like gimmick PLEs.
At least we're going to get Io Sky jumping off the War Games in the trash can again.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. But yeah, that is it for this episode of Disqualified. And that's it for this episode of SmackDown. I am your double predictions champion. That is NXT and main roster predictions. That is Beltless Trevin. And right now, there's no one behind the camera. So, yeah, 2-man weaving, technically. I hope this man would come in here and... wait, let me... Hopefully that gets him in. But, yeah, I'll just vamp for a bit. This was an interesting episode.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Yay.
But, yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. Oh, yeah. Cameraman Zach is behind the camera.
Yeah.
But I said Beltless Trevin, right? Okay, yeah. Thank you for your time and peace.
Bye.